let's have a look. I've got my bag full of bits and bobs. I've got a CB in here as well. Look, CB radio. Oh no, it's mad. Turn that on. See if we can hear anyone today. Hello, hello. Anyone around? Probably won't be anyone on that because it's only a handheld. Right, in my bag, I've got a lot of rubbish. But I have got a microphone, a power cable, and should have somewhere an antenna. Right. Don't need nothing else out of there. Nope, that's all we need out of there. So stuff that back under there. Let's get this set up then. So what we've got is just a simple little antenna. Now I know I was saying before that I'm gonna make one, and I was going through all the I was on various different websites getting all the ingredients that I wanted to get, but it's not just for me, it's not just as simple as go on the internet, find what I want, press buy it and buy it. I have to wait because I've got children to feed, clothes to buy for them and all sorts of stuff. So this kind of thing is very low on the priority list. So anyway, I was just looking around and I was on the internet looking for the plugs I need and whatever else, and I come across this whole thing, Slim G, for the price of slightly less than the McDonald's for the family. And I thought to myself, I'm going to be spending, you know, all this money on the parts to make this antenna when I could just simply buy one for now. So that's what I've done. I've gone down the lazy route and I've bought one. So yeah, we'll see how it works. I've hung it up over there. I don't know whether you can see, but I've hung it up on that branch there. So I reckon that'll be alright. We'll angle the radio so that I can plug the old plug in the back of it. That should be alright. Hung it up. It could do with being a bit higher, but I didn't bring any coax extension, so I've only got the amount of coax it come with to plug in the radio, you see, so I can't have it any further away. Because well, I won't better plug it in, as simple as that. So I know I've got extension coax at home. I've got loads of it, and I've got joiners so I can join it up. So don't worry, I've got it all. But for today, I just literally just picked up and I thought I'm not going to go mad with it today. I'm just going to plug it in and just have a go. You know, I don't really care whether I hear anyone or whether I don't. I'm just here to waste some time. And I thought I'd give it a go. So let's plug that in. That plug goes in there in the back of that radio. Hello, you lot, how's it going? And these cables can go on this battery. There we go. And that one's on there. Got to put the microphone in as well. It's still on 40 meters at the moment. We change that from 40 to band. One, 4, 5. 1, 4, 5, and we don't want. We'll go for 500. There we go. Those dead areas in my display, I don't know whether you can see that or not, those dead areas in the display there, as it warms up they start to go away, which is good. I was a bit concerned about them to start with. Anyway, let's see who we can get. I wonder if we get Frank today. Transmits, that's a good thing. G1HQQ, G1HQQ, this is M6XSZ portable. Yeah, G1HQQ, this is M6XSZ portable. Where do you want to go, Frank?
You're portable, are you? Let's go 450, see if that one's clear. 145450.
Roger that, mate. See you then.
Nothing heard at my end. Is it clear at your end?
Yeah, roger. All clear my end. So, yeah, man. Portable up on the hill. You know where you normally go from M6XSZ.
Right, you're up there, are you? Good, good. Yeah, good signal. Little bit of white noise in the background, but that's all because you're portable and everything else not fully quiet, but it's good enough. Yeah, sorry about having the volume down. I must have turned it down at some point and forgot to turn it back up again. But I could give you a call from about 7:30, I suppose, something like that. But there we are. Well, at least the weather is reasonable. I think there's a bit of a breeze out there. But trust all is good, and how are you getting on with the new radio from G1HQQ, over?
Yeah, it's alright, mate. Yeah, it's alright. This is the first time I've properly used it, to be honest. I've obviously had a little go indoors. I spoke to Christian once, I think, on 10. I tried to speak to you on 10 as well, didn't I? But that was it. I haven't used it after that. I've got the internal batteries for it now as well, but I've got a bit of a problem with that, and I think I asked you about if you had any spare chargers, didn't I? I can't charge the blooming things, Frank.
From G1HQQ. Well, I've got a few chargers, but if you find out what the voltage and the current is, I'm sure I've got something laying around. I've got a box full of various chargers. So I'm sure I've got something there I can find for you. But yeah, it's just the plug arrangement's going to be the difficult one. I'm not sure if it's a 2 or a 4 pole one that that particular radio uses. I've not conversed with it. So from G1HQQ.
Yeah. Well, that's. I hope you have a good time with the Christian and everything, then, mate. Yeah. Let your hair down, so to speak. Now, as far as this charger goes, mate, I don't need the charger itself. I mean, I've had quite a bit of trouble trying to explain to people exactly what I need. There's two different bits. There's a PA26U, which is the charger assembly itself, the PSU, and then there's CD24. And CD24 is like a little box, but that's got the plug on it. Now the plugs for these batteries are 6-pin. It's like a microphone plug, 6 pins. That's what I need. I don't need the actual charger. I don't need the PSU. I've got more than enough ways of powering, you know, actually producing the electric. I just need the CD24. That's the name of it. It's CD24. I've got the manual for this radio. And you have to buy them. You don't buy it together. They're two separate bits. Even when it was new, two separate bits you have to buy separately. Yeah, I just need CD24, which is like a box thing with a wire coming out of it with a 6-pin plug that plugs into the battery. But you can't get them. Radio Weld, Martin Lynch, Waters and Stanton's, nowhere. They all sell PA26, which is the PSU, which is just a 16-volt PSU basically. But no one sells the other half of it, and I can't find one second hand anywhere. So I've got Radio Weld on the case trying to find me a schematic for these batteries so that I can buy the plug, which is I think GX12 or is it GX16. The plug, I can't remember the name of the plug, but it's a 6-pin plug, a bit like a microphone plug. If I can find the schematics of the battery, find out what one's live, because they're only nickel metal hydrate batteries, so I just need to find the live and the negative. Which pins, I don't know why there's 6 pins for a battery, Frank, maybe you can tell me, but I don't know. But if I can find out which pin does what, I can make up my own wire with that plug on the end of it and just plug it into a PSU I've already got, set it to 16 volts, away we go. I'd like the correct charger if I can get it, the correct CD24, if I can get one, I'd buy it. I'd like that. But the blooming rocket horse teeth, mate. But yeah, that's the crack with that. So I've got these two brand new batteries that come all the way from Germany that I can't charge at the moment. I can use them, they've got full charge in them, but I can't charge them up afterwards as of yet. So there we go. back to you, Frank, from M6XSZ Portable.
Like that. It's a little bit like the Bentley. Just so power hungry for just having the ignition on that it causes a major drain. But there you go. Just one of those things. So, you know, little things like that still in the pipeline, but anyway, might come back to you, enough of my waffle. From G1HQQ.
Well, sounds like we've all got conundrums there, Frank, mate. All got conundrums. Oh well. Yeah, I sent you a little video just as you were chatting there, just to show you the sort of setup that I've got today. Very simple, literally took me 2 minutes to put up. Just hung it on a tree there, and yeah, there you go. The error, I mean, not the country, not the radio. Yeah, okay. As far as this battery conundrum goes, yeah, I don't know. I do like to keep things original, you're right. I'd like to, because when I sell this radio, I want to sell it properly. You know what I mean? I want it to have. I want to be able to say it's got the internal batteries, brand new ones that come from Wimo or Wimo, I don't know how to pronounce it. That Wimo place, ham radio place in Germany, and it's got the correct charger and everything, and it all works. So I'm going to sell this radio at the end of the summer. I'm not going to have it hanging around in winter. So yeah, I don't want it to be sort of chopped. I don't want to go to someone, look, I've got these batteries, but I've chopped them up and put wires in them and this and that. I want it to be proper when I sell it.
See if you can obtain such a lead. I dare say there's going to be somebody out there who's going to have one laying around. But as I've never seen one and never held that particular radio in my paws personally, I wouldn't have a clue what it looked like or anything like that.
It's gone a little bit windy over here now. While I was chatting to Frank,
got a new lead on for me.
got people on the
Not
CB.
the original lead, but it's
On the
base.
19.
Yeah, that's all there. And it works lovely. So yeah, it's in one of the boxes.
We'll see if they're going to be able to hear me in a minute.
Here. But,
It's a bit windy out here though.
I'm happy
Don't know
with
whether
it.
you better hear me.
Yeah, nice.
Hello, hello, hello. Anyone on the 19? Can you hear me? Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me on the 19?
Not bad at all.
I don't think they can hear me.
Well, do you know what? I honestly can't remember. I did plug it in.
We're having a chat.
The Superstar I got.
They're having a chat on the old 19. I don't think they can hear me.
I can't remember.
Either that or I didn't get in the gap.
2 years ago.
Not that there was a gap.
Yeah, it's an only try. I'll probably again. Yeah, but that other one sounds nice.
Hello, hello, hello. 1919. Got a copy?
Reasonable. I can rewire it and sorted it. Is it more Uniden, is it? And it's got a nice thick timer lead on it, not a Mickey Mouse aftermarket lead. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's like that.
Give it a minute, give it a minute. When there's a gap. When there's a gap.
That had a big chunky lead on it. What was it? What was the... microphone that I had. Oh yeah, the Golden Eagle. It's got this big chunky brown lead on it. Yeah. But I've had big
We wait around for bloody Everett.
I don't like them clumsy things. They don't bend as... They're not flexible enough for me.
Hello, hello, hello. 1919. Got a copy?
No fucking Chinese lead.
Yeah. No luck with that one. But anyway, my trusty antenna there, done pretty well. I had a good old long chat with Frank. I've got to go now, I've run out of time. But I had a good old long chat with Mr. Frank. And I haven't had enough time to try and call anybody else. I'm going to pack up now. Got to go and get some shopping and whatever else. But that was really good. That worked really, really well. Happy with that. My little 12-volt battery down there. My car battery held up pretty well. Lovely day. Bit windy, but that's alright. We can't complain about no wind because it's part of planet Earth. all packed up. All packed up and ready to carry on with the day. Thanks for watching me on this one, you lot. Plenty more of that to come in the future. And next time I'll have a bit more time. I thought this opened at 7, this park, but it didn't open at 8. And, you know, I've already told you the story, I think. I'd rather get in here and sit in the car than anything else. I'll catch you later on. Love life. Cheerio. All the best.